It gets confusing still, and it definitely was in early recovery because there are patterns of behavior that you've been doing for so long that you forget like the moral argument that's around it. Like, yeah, I get that you've been stealing shit for the last 10 years, but that doesn't make it right. And so, you know, like you really have to decide like, well, is that bad? Like I never got caught.
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean, it's a huge establishment, you know, I mean,
Right.
Daniel talks about it in his story, like Walmart was his number one, offender. Well, he said offender and then corrected it, but we'll share that on his story. But, you know, entitlement, you know, I'm entitled to this because this company has all this millions of dollars in insurance and these things. And then, yeah, that's true, but you're not entitled to it.
Right. They work to get it.
Yeah.
You get to work for what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and so just having that ability to know the right thing at the right moment. And it gets clear a lot of the times, more often than not now, you know, doing the right thing for the right reason is the right thing to do. And it's more clear now.
Yeah. Well, I think for me, like it's good for me to hear now the promises because I can get really fucking caught up on the quote unquote problems that I have now, right? So I can get really, really lost to the fact that if I look at it, where I am now and where I was, and the promises that have been explained to me as a result of the action I take in this program, it's clear to see that they have worked.
Yeah.
They have come true. But like, I don't always want to look at it that way, right? Like, I'm an alcoholic. My natural instinct is to sort of just catastrophize and make a problem out of everything.
Yeah.
So even if a billion good things are happening for me, I'll find the one negative thing about it and decide that that's where I want to hang my hat, you know? And so like, and that's why we continue to go to meetings, we continue to stay plugged in, we continue to work a program. And when I hear the promises now, especially like if I can really, really just pick it apart one sentence at a time and say, this has happened. Yep. Oh, yes, this has happened.
Yeah.
Yep. And just really go through the whole thing and be like, wow, they have come true.
Yeah.